By the Emperor of Mankind, we've just got the Skulls event, Space Marine 2. We've just got confirmation of a game mode called Operations. We've just got PvP confirmed as well. I'm going to do a full-on breakdown, talk about everything, all the little bits that we may have missed. Just absolutely lose myself in all these brand new announcements, the new gameplay trailers, everything. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. So what we have opening up in the background now is two trailers in one. The first part is Conquest. This is Titus on a command bridge and he's asking another Ultramarine who we don't know the name of yet that we need reinforcements. He gives him reinforcements and it's us. We, the player, are going to be the reinforcements to Titus as we take the Thunderhawk and we deploy down to the planet and unleash our righteous fury. You can see in the background right now, it looks like Titus is on his own mission and we then, the co-op squad, are on our mission to aid Titus. And if I just pause the video here, you can see the absolute beauty of what we're going to be getting in terms of looking badass on this battlefield. We'll see a few more things going forward in a second, but boy oh boy, does this look godly. And moving forward, you can see the squad in action as they purge through hordes of Xenos, jump assault, normal bottle, Phobos doing tricks with his combat knife, ripping everything apart. There's a swarm lord ripping, just tearing it apart. It looks just absolutely amazing. And if we just pause it again here, this is where we get the confirmation of the game mode called Operations. Now, my first critique of this is that it's only 3-player co-op mode. I know it's going to be a 3-player co-op single-player mode where you and two friends can jump on, but I was hoping for something like this Operations, which we'll talk about more in a second. They would go back to what Exterminatus was, where there was at least 4 people involved in this. I feel a bit robbed that it's only 3 players. I'm hoping that if for future installments, maybe updates, they will add another player in there, because the more players you do add, the more thematic, the more awesome it is. There's more friends getting involved and purging in these games. Now, in terms of what actually are operations in Space Marine 2, it's kind of like the Exterminatus mode from Space Marine 1, but instead of sitting in a corner for 20 waves, taking on orcs, you're more active in the actual narrative of the Space Marine 2 game. You and two friends are going to be going out, you're going to be aiding Titus from afar, doing objectives, purging certain Xenos and Chaos Marines as well, aiding Titus in his objectives. I absolutely love this type of thing because it gives you a purpose. It makes you feel like you're actually doing something in the game and actually helping to purge the world, rather than what we got in Exterminatus in Space Marine 1, where it was just like wave after wave, as I said, just sitting in the corner with a bolt gun purging those orcs. And another thing that they've confirmed in this is that this game mode is going to have different classes. 6 playable classes, as it says in the background, which you can then upgrade and play as your own way. Again, we had Phobos Marines in there. I saw Blade Guard, like slicing down stuff, Assault Marine and stuff like that. And if we pause the video in the background, we can actually see some of the main things now that this game offers. How you can go in, change your chapter, have different weapons, have different loadouts. It looks absolutely amazing. This is the type of stuff that adds layers upon layers of repeatable gameplay to these type of games. If it's just a single player game, you play it once or twice and that's it. But now, as you can see in the background, there's Imperial Fist by the Emperor of Mankind. I saw Dark Angels. You're probably going to get stuff like Blood Angels. You probably get stuff like Space Wolves and Black Templars and stuff like that. So they're really adding a lot of content to keep people coming back to this game and keep playing it. Maybe it's just me, but this whole game mode gave me some Helldivers 2 type of vibe, where you and your squad mates are going out, you're purging, not the automatons, you're purging the Chaos Space Marines, you're purging the Xenos Tyranids, you're actually aiding your battle brothers on this world. Your actions now mean something. It's bloody brilliant. And like I said, this is 2 trailers in one, because when we thought the reveals were all over, boom, they hit us with the big thing that we've been asking for so long. Space Marine 2 will have PvP. PvP. So far, it does state that this is going to be 6 versus 6, but I'm going to put the image in the background now and pause it before we break down and look at all the different classes and stuff like that. This one is called a Eternal mode or something. I'm hoping that this is a 6 versus 6 player mode, and you got to have different PvP modes in there, which is going to up the player count. For those people who played Space Marine 1, I'm sure you're aware that that was an 8 versus 8 base game. I think that Space Marine 2 developers are going back by doing 6 versus 6. I know a lot of people are saying, hey, Valrak, that's a normal thing these days. I want more. I've been saying this for a while. At least 12 versus 12. The perfect world for me would be 16 versus 16, 24 versus 24, 32 versus 32. I know those like wild Battlefield numbers, but I want more players in the game. The more players that you can get in the game, the more epic the battles are, the more glorious the battlefields will be, the more glory to the glory you can achieve. But anyway, let's pause it and let's look at some of the PvP stuff in the background right now. You can see the full 6-man squad of Space Marines. They've all kitted themselves out as Ultramarines. You can see Phobos. You can see like an Eradicator in there, a Blade Guard in there, some normal Intercessors in there, just a normal Phobos guy with his Bolt Carbine in there as well. So again, you're going to be bringing a lot of classes over, not only from the Conquest game mode, but to the PvP mode as well. Of course, we get confirmation that the PvP is going to be Marines versus Chaos Space Marines. For those people who saw the leaked images of the art book, this is all much confirmed for us already. There's Death Guard, there's Night Lords, there's Black Legion, there's a bunch of Chaos chapters in there, some which they show off in this trailer. We get a scene where a Primaris Marine and a Chaos Space Marine are just smashing each other over the head with chainsaws. Confirmation that we are going to have, of course, glorious melee PvP battles in this game. Of course we are. It's all about the melee when it comes to Warhammer 40,000. There was another scene as well which really confused me, because there's a Space Marine and he's behind some type of shield generator. Now for me, this is kind of like Tau technology. I have no idea what this is. Maybe it's something to do with the map itself. Maybe it's an ability that you can deploy to give you a little bit more time, a little bit more health on the battlefield, a little bit more armor on the battlefield. But as you can see with the image in the background, this chap is being absolutely charged down. Well, he's being shot at and he's being charged down, which I think it's a Night Lord, if I'm not mistaken. So again, more confirmation, Night Lords are going to be in this game. We get another shot from the Chaos point of view, and this time it's the World Eater's skulls for the Skull Throne, brothers. You can see him taking down an Ultramarine. There's another Ultramarine, a Blade Guard, I would say veteran, that has a chainsword and has that shield charging down that World Eater. It feels very, very weird to see a World Eater shooting bolters rather than charging down the melee combatant right in front of him. And that was basically it for the PvP reveal. Again, we've been asking about this for so bloody long. It's nice to get confirmation that this game will have PvP. The Conquest mode looks absolutely epic. Again, my only grudge with it so far is how many players can take part in it at this stage. Hopefully that does change in the future and we get a lot more things going forward with bigger game modes, bigger PvP modes and everything like that. But from everything I've seen here so far, this is looking like, I haven't played it yet, it's looking like it's going to absolutely rock my world. I've been speaking to some people who I know in the Space Marine 2 community, and apparently the next phase of Space Marine 2 information is about to hit us. It's only a few months away now before this game is fully launched, and we're about to get a ton of brand new Space Marine 2 information hitting us over the next couple of weeks. So strap yourself in, because it's time to purge as Titus once again, brothers. Anyway, brothers, that's enough waffling for me. Give me your thoughts and feedback. Post it down below. I'm so excited. I'm all hot and flustered and stuff like that. I've been waiting for this for so bloody long. I cannot wait for this game to hit. I'm going to be doing so much content, so much playthroughs, so many like guides and everything like that. This is a game I've been waiting for years. Absolute bloody years. Have a great day. Have a great night. Great evening where you are in the world. And bye-bye.